We went to the mall today, something we do, pretty often, just to walk around and, get lunch. But it's the holidays, so the marketing is in full effect, and it got me thinking about a few small aspects of holiday shopping that show up more this time of year. Everyone is pushing their gift cards. It's something that you just sort of grab when you don't know what else to buy for somebody. But behind that card is one of the most quietly profitable systems companies have. Obviously, a surprising amount of gift card money never gets used. People lose them or forget them, or maybe just even leave a couple of dollars on the card. In fact, 43% of US adults have at least one unused card, and on average, each person leaves about $244 of unredeemed money on the cards, and companies call that breakage. And in the US, it adds up to billions of dollars every year, around $21 billion in fact, and that's essentially all free profit. In 2004, actually, Starbucks alone reported about $1.8 billion in unredeemed gift card liabilities. So, gift cards also give businesses this cash up front, and it's known as float. It's a very valuable liquid asset because sometimes there's years between when the card is purchased and when it's actually spent. And even if the gift card is used, most people spend, more than the value on the card, which companies absolutely count on. Plus, gift cards just lock customers into specific businesses. It's sort of prepaid loyalty and predictable future traffic. Another thing that I keep thinking about that's not really holiday related, but how many prices still end in 99 and how it's still obviously so effective. This is called charm pricing. It works because our brains read numbers, from left to right, and we fixate on the first digit. So 19.99, it doesn't register as $20. It registers as 19. Even though the difference is 1 cent, that shift reliably increases sales by pushing the price into a sort of lower mental category. And another thing that you see all the time, especially during the holidays, is batching. Batching happens when you're already in, quote, shopping mode. If you're buying 5 gifts, adding a 6th doesn't feel like a big decision. It just feels like part of the batch. And retailers take advantage of this by placing these high margin, low commitment items right near the checkout. Things like candles, accessories, small toys, gum, snacks, phone chargers, those sort of things. And these items cost very little to produce, but the markup is huge, sometimes 70 to 90%. And because your brain is already thinking in batches, adding one more item feels like almost automatic. And the more things you add, the more your brain adjusts that baseline, which makes each new purchase feel less significant. In fact, about 28% of grocery store purchases are unplanned or impulsive. And I feel this specifically at bulk stores like Sam's Club, because everything is in large quantities and higher priced, and starting off with a $20 item or more and knowing the final bill is going to be big makes the $12 bag of coffee not seem so expensive. So I have to be aware of that. Really, all of these things I have to be aware of so I can sort of push back against these manipulation tactics. So just remember this holiday season, you don't really need any more stuff, and neither does anyone else.